Hello, thank you for tuning into our channel. Today I decided that I am going to show you how to make sofrito dominicano or Dominican Sofrito. And I remember growing up and having to cut or chop every piece of garlic, every piece of pepper and cilantro, culantro, and just put it directly into our meat or the rice or whatever it was that my grandmother was making. And I don't know who invented sofrito, but it was the best thing. It's quick. All you gotta do is put it into your rice or whatever you meat, you poultry, whatever it is, you fish, whatever it is that you are making, and it's 1 to 3. It's done. There's no cutting, there's no chopping. This is going to be the whole chopping and cutting and all the stuff that you're doing for months and months to come, because we are going to make a lot so that it could last for a long time, and it will be cooking will be a breeze. It will be more enjoyable. That's my experience, at least. And for those of us that have to work and take care of a family, and it's amazing. It's just great to come home and to find all the seasoning all in a little yard, and it's just great. I cannot be without sofrito in my house. So let's just get started. Here are the ingredients: a big red onion, 2 medium onions, garlic, sweet pepper, sour orange, red peppers, yellow pepper, orange peppers, habanero peppers, culantro, lots of cilantro, and last but not least, Dominican oregano. I also use a little bit of oil. It could be Mazola, any name brand. I am going to proceed by cutting my onions, and I'm using Cutco knives. They are really good, very sharp, reliable. Look at this. It is great. All you gotta do is just put a little tiny bit of pressure, and look at that, and it will just cut right through. And now we're going to start adding all the ingredients, and I am going to be using my Ninja food processor, and as I said before, I use the Cutco knives, and if you are just interested in any of the gadgets that we are using, there's a link below. And I am just going to add the oil. A lot of people don't like to use oil in their sofrito, but I think it's very important, and most of the time anything, the rice, the poultry, anything that you cook requires or calls for a little bit of oil, so it won't hurt. So I'm going to add little by little the cilantro, and just make sure that you make it comfortable in there. The culantro on one side, the onions. Just cut it as small as you want. This machine will do the rest. You don't have to worry about anything else. Some of your sweet onions or white onions. Your sweet peppers, this is the main, well, I would say it's one of the main ingredients. I mean, all the ingredients are important, but oh my goodness, those sweet peppers, what they do to your rice is unbelievable. Your habaneros pepper, they are just amazing as well. The flavor in there, it is to die for. So I am going to close my machine. And it's plugged in, power on. Yeah. Every so often you open it and make sure that you're getting what you want. And just keep on adding. I'm freaking out because I don't see my red color in there. And just keep on adding. There's no order, so no particular order. So you just garlic, more cilantro, more culantro, I am going to put a little bit of the sour orange in there and make sure that you get all the juice out of there. The stuff in red beans and your moros, arroz con guandules is delicious. So I am going to close the back up again. This little things I have to line up. So I'm going to proceed. Sometimes it gets tangled in there, but you just give it a good also adding a little bit of water won't hurt. Okay, so the very last ingredient that I usually add, it's the oregano. This oregano is dry and it's not by any means it's fine or crushed the way that we usually do it before we put it on our food. So what I usually do is old school. I just kind of refine it, I would say, in my hand, and clean it up a little, get all the twigs out because it's not flavorful. And I just clean it up a little, and make it as fine, crush it as fine as I can. I wish I could say it almost to a powder, but it's no way. I mean, it's close to it, but not exactly like a powder, or and I just proceed to put it in the fruit processor, and I do that a few times. I love oregano and everywhere, my models, my meat, anywhere that I cook, I add a lot of oregano. So this is the consistency, I would say, kind of a powder consistency. And I just do, I don't know, maybe half of a cup. And you need it. That's what I'm saying. It's very much needed. So it's worth the time. So you just clean it up, take all the twigs out. No twigs allowed in your food. It might be to your advantage when you go shopping for your ingredients to just get the oregano already refined. This is my final product. I've been processing it, and because it was a lot, I ended up with this much. So I'm just going to add my last batch. That smells delicious. Now you can divide it into little jar and freeze it. You can put it in the freezer and and use it as you need it. Finished product.